Hi there, I'm Spades and welcome to my third staff juggling video. If you've seen the first two tutorials, you've learned the French Cascade, toss juggling, as well as the Shoulder Pad on body Cascade. And in this video we're going to talk about transitioning between the two of them. So there's one trick in between the French Cascade and the Shoulder Pad Cascade that we should go over first before getting into the transitions between the two, and that is the Reverse Cascade toss juggling, using overhand throws instead of underhand throws. So normal French Cascade all does underhand throws, coming into your body, swooping down, crossing the chest, and going up. The Reverse Cascade is like hook shots, throwing over your body, and looks like this. Just like learning the French Cascade, you're going to want to start with one stick, get that toss down, make sure it feels really comfortable, then move on to two sticks, then move on to three. When learning your Reverse Cascade, I suggest mixing it up with your standard French Cascade and just throwing in one overhand throw and then going back to your normal Cascade. This will help you get used to just one overhand throw at a time, making sure it's nice, on target, exactly how you want it, and then getting back into a Cascade that you're comfortable with. And as it gets easier and easier, then you do more and more. One good way to start that out is just doing a thing called tennis, which is one overhand throw and then two underhand throws. One more overhand throw and then two more underhand throws. Once you have your overhand throws feeling comfortable, then it's time to start to integrate that with your Shoulder Pad Cascade. We can break this down pretty easily by just focusing on exiting the Shoulder Pad Cascade into toss juggling, stopping, and then entering the Shoulder Pad Cascade from a toss juggle. So first thing, try your shoulder pads, and as you're doing it, just try to toss one and catch it. And then try again from the left side maybe. We suggest coming out of the Shoulder Pad Cascade with an overhand throw instead of the normal underhand throw like the French Cascade, because there's so much happening right here in front of your chest with the shoulder pads that it's really difficult to try to come through that center there and get a toss over. But going on the outside, you can clear this whole pattern happening right at your shoulders and get it back into the air, back ready to do some toss juggling. The toss that you do, that overhand throw, it can be any style you want. It could be a lazy without any sort of rotation. It can be a half rotation. It could be a full rotation. Or you can even just throw it really high to try to get as much air time as you can to collect yourself and get ready to go back into juggling. So obviously this trick takes a little bit of practice, and as with everything, try to break it down. Maybe go to just two sticks and do one shoulder pad into a throw, and then you can work the other side. And keep doing that until it feels comfortable and you're confident with it. Now let's talk about how to enter the Shoulder Pad Cascade from a toss. So you can collect your stick anywhere in this area that's kind of in your arm's length and go right into the Shoulder Pad Cascade. The main thing I have as advice is to wait until you're just about to grab that stick to start your shoulder pad, grab the stick. It's easy to try to start your shoulder pads early while your staff is still up in the air, and then all of a sudden there's this gap in timing and it might not be as smooth of a transition into the shoulder pads. So anything where this is floating, and then try to do your shoulder pad. Floating out, try to do your shoulder pad collect. So when you're first trying these transitions from tosses into the shoulder pads, I recommend just doing one toss, then right into the shoulder pads. That way you know you're getting a really nice, clean, and accurate toss to start your Shoulder Pad Cascade, instead of going straight from a French Cascade or a Reverse Cascade into it. Try that once you're feeling a little bit more confident and comfortable with the whole process. So at first I just give one toss and then go right into shoulder pads. And then try it again on both sides. And then play around with this a bit. It could be any toss into these shoulder pads, as long as you're getting that toss to be within a catching distance. You're gonna have one hand ready to start the shoulder pad, and as it drops, you have that time and space to go out and grab that stick wherever it's coming from. It's coming out of the shoulder pads that I recommend starting with that overhand toss, because it makes it so much easier to clear your shoulder pad pattern. So to start and transition from tosses into it, just try any of them. Playing around with those tosses you can do into the shoulder pad cascade, and then just give one overhand toss and collect, or overhand toss and go back into your normal juggling patterns. I hope this was helpful. Keep throwing those sticks in the air. Let me know how your progress is going. I'm always interested to see how you're doing and what patterns you think are the easiest, feel the best, or look the best. So feel free to message me anytime. And if you haven't yet done it, check out Track My Trick. It's an app that has all of these tutorials, as well as tons of other great tutorials on flow arts right on your phone for free or on the website. And you can make an account and actually follow your progress all the way through, and it's really helpful. So go and check that out, and I'll see you next time.